and you start streaming now. Oh shit! I forgot to change the title. Ah shit! One second. GMGM Crypto Show. State of the markets and special meme heroic meme coin with a special guest Dracoya. And obviously I can add in your links and all that kind of stuff later. Just get this thing out. Oh shoot. Oh my goodness, like it's not letting me. Something is buggy.
Okay, it's on my end too. Cool.
A crypto show with Dracoya, state of crypto markets, and Heroric Memecoin. Yeah, I need to get my thumbnail back. Yeah, you replaced my thumbnail. It's like, okay, 1 second. Let me put it back in. Yeah, this is like it's not like the this show will get better over time. It's like very as is. Okay, here. Now let me share this with the guys here. Join, please. Boom. Let me know if you guys can hear both of us. In fact, let me just text a friend real quick. Try now. Can you hear both of us?
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
All right, no one's here yet. Here, I'm gonna start in the Discord with an at here, which always pisses people off, but we'll get some people joining real quick. So real quick, 1 second. And here, doing a quick live stream. Join the YouTube and let me know. Oh, you can hear us both? Oh, Andreas can hear us both. Okay.
Oh, cool. Well, then perfect. We're all set.
Okay, I'll just post this in dumb money. Oh, actually, let me switch what I'm sharing. I got X on here. Oh, let me upload the thumbnail and then the link to the video. Also here. BraveMoney podcast on the state of the crypto markets, special guests, and Dracoya. Oh, you don't have Dracoya official?
I do. YA. OYA. No, DRACOYA. Yeah, there you go. I'm right there.
Oh, minis. Yeah. Okay. And then I'll put the link in. Oh, did not paste? Copy. Oh my god. Like, yeah, there's something up with the keyboard. So hopefully I don't have to do too much stuff. And let me just get rid of the ad here.
Is it plugged directly into your laptop?
Yeah, it's plugged in fine. It's just like my shortcut keys are not working. I have Mac selected. Okay. All right.
Maybe.
Who should I tag? There's no one to tag. We'll just go. Boom. All right. Now let me put it back on the where's the bubbles? Here we go. Yeah, a great screen.
Oh, it's less bloody than it was yesterday, so that's nice.
Leon sound not high enough? Oh, okay. Hold on 1 second. How about now? Testing. Or Dracoya too much?
Dracoya is too much.
Well,
okay, hang on.
He's saying either I'm not high enough or you're too loud. Andreas, how about now?
How am I now? Is it better now?
Yeah, is it better? I'm typing in the chat. Oh, by the way, let me send you the link so you can kind of look at comments too. I need to send it to you on Discord.
Thank you.
Nice haircut, Leon. How's it going? How'd you see my haircut, dude? It's it's fine. Leon, your voice is low. Okay. Testing, testing. Like right on the microphone now. Is that better? Voice is fine. Okay. Cool, cool. Well,
And you can
everyone.
hear me fine. I'm assuming I'm not too loud anymore.
Yeah, they're all saying it sounds fine.
Fabulous.
So welcome to the Brave Money Show, guys. It's a little random YouTube that I have. There's no schedule. It's just whenever a video happens, it happens. I've got a special guest with me, my friend Dracoya. Check it out, Dracoya Meanies on Twitter and Instagram. She's a painter, a modeler, 3D sculptor.
I am a painter for tabletop games like Dungeons and Dragons and board games. I am also the main distributor, the sole distributor for Chimera Paints in the United States.
Boom. Yeah, so that's who she is, and I will be posting links to all the websites and stuff like that in the description and whatnot. But anyways, the reason why I brought her on is because she's a normie. She's my normie. Well, she's quickly turning into a DGen. So it was actually a fast turnaround in a few months, actually. So,
yeah, my friends, your normie friends would disagree with you. They think that I've drunk the juice.
Again, so it shows how quick, the onboarding of someone into crypto happens from normie mode to DGen mode. So we're going to be, so I covered Dracoya. We're going to talk about the current states of the market, a super crazy meme coin that we're both into, very big, highly positioned. And then to talk about some history, right? Because there's a lot of people freaking out right now. If you look at the screen, this is the bubble maps, and these aren't even cryptos. These are stocks.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the stock market has been down like $5 trillion, this week or this last 2 weeks. By the way, to put things in perspective, that's twice the size of the crypto total market cap. So there's a lot of drama going on in the world right now. Obviously, the Trump trade war, tariffs, basically it comes down to one word, which is uncertainty, and that uncertainty is causing a high volatility in basically all markets. And this is the stock market. Let's switch to crypto here. I've got weeks selected. So and crypto, obviously, you have to think about crypto as similar to a tech stock. So it's considered like risk assets. So when the safe stuff moves down a lot or up a lot, crypto and risk assets will just move more. But anyways, like this will pass, everyone. Everyone needs to stop freaking out. And we'll pull up some charts right now, actually. In fact, here are 4 charts. Let me move this guy over. So this big one right here, this is the S&P 500, the real SPX. And yeah, it's there's a big sell-off right now, which honestly, and people are worried about a recession. So there was like a mini recession here that happened in 22, and it lasted it lasted a few months. It lasted from March going into, well, it bottomed out in October of that year, but we've recovered and since gone up. And by the way, everyone, like recessions are actually healthy for a market, but obviously, it's painful and it sucks when you're in one. So that's what all the uncertainty is going on about. Is like, how long is this correction going on for? Is this a short dip? Are we going to recover soon? Blah 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 blah. Are we going into a
It'll definitely recover. And if I could only give one piece of advice to any other normie people out there, what I've done this cycle is I've just checked in mentally with a lot of the old timing degenerates like yourself, Leon. And if you're not freaking out, then I probably don't need to freak out. Another thing to think about is that Trump, love him or hate him, he's not going to let everything fall to zero. He wouldn't be investing in things if he intended for them to fall to zero.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. I've seen many dips like this before, and it doesn't phase me. What helps is like avoiding Twitter if you can to avoid all the whiners and crybabies and like it just puts you in a bad mood, right? So you kind of have to like, but then there is some good news and alpha on Twitter, so it's a battle that's kind of like rough to balance. But anyways, yeah, like Dracoya brought up, it's like what's going on right now, and this is like the meta people are kind of like hinting at, which is, Trump wants rates lowered, and in order to do that, we kind of need to crash the market a little bit, and for a few reasons. It's like we're going to crash the market, um, bring down the value of the dollar a little bit, which allows China to print money. It's a very complex web of things, but the whole point is to crash the market so that we can lower rates, print more money, and then get a booming multi-year bull market. So that's the overall thesis with TradFi. And let's just skip to like what this little meme coin is that we're in. So let me go to Twitter here. I've talked about this before, blogged about it, but there's this guy, Murad. Oh, he has an Aeon right there. So Murad Movidov, this guy was an analyst, trader back in the day, 2017 cycle. He had one of the best videos and interviews on Bitcoin ever, in my opinion. I think it was 2019 and 2018 with Pompliano, and he goes into explaining what Bitcoin is and whatnot. So, last year, Q3 of last year, I was trying to find out what this guy was up to, because I've been trying to figure out, okay, what is the parabolic sub-asset class? Like, what is the asset in crypto that's going to outperform everything? And every cycle there's something. Like, is it gaming or whatnot? Anyways, he had this video from Token 2049, and this was September 25th, if I recall. Oh, 27th, actually. But I watched it, and he's full in on meme coins now. And it's a great thesis, and you realize that basically all altcoins and tech coins and all this other stuff, they're all meme coins with extra steps, because it's just like, oh yeah, we can do this kind of like logistics tracking or compute on the blockchain and blah 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 blah. But it's just meme coins are just tokenized communities, and that's what really matters. So his biggest position, which I bought into as soon as I watched that video, is this coin SPX 6900, and their account is suspended at the moment. But I'll pull up their chart. So SPX.
Why is the account suspended?
So that we talked about that on the Sunday space.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So basically, and this actually makes me more bullish because so you can get mass reported for scams and stuff like that, but usually this is the only meme coin that I've seen other meme coin communities attack. So there was.
He's got like 50,000 wallets in this right now. How is it a scam? That's silly.
No, it's just people. Well, people could report the Twitter account for any multitude of reasons, but so there was a FUD attack, and it's from people in the Ethereum community. So it was Ethereum, and not everyone in these coins, but a small minority of people in them, bad actors in the Mog and Pepe communities. And they were the ones, they actually forged and they spread this FUD that Murad was selling his wallets OTC, like selling his seed phrase to Galaxy Digital. So that was a little FUD that kind of ran for like half a day. But like the Galaxy guys were like, this is a forgery. Like, that's not our signature. It's fake news. So I was like, wow. So that's actually a bullish indicator. It's like when you have you get big enough and you're getting momentum enough to where others are starting getting jealous of you and start attacking you. It's like that's a sign, right?
I would agree.
Yeah, and there's also Mike Scarelli, that kind of greaseball dude, which I don't know the full story on him. Oh, man, Michael, I can't even spell his name. But he was like arrested back in the day for like market manipulation. Skrelly, yeah, but he's well known, but he's a trader too. But he was talking smack about it. Hold on, let me ask Chad real quick. Can anyone spell Skrelly? can't even spell that guy's name. Anyways,
Michael Scarelli.
yeah, Michael Scarelli,
Hmm.
black hair, Michael Michael Scarelli.
Is it Shkreli?
Wait, that sounds right. SKS. Why is my
Hkreli.
yeah this asshole? Yeah, this guy right here.
There we go.
Yeah, so he was pretty famous. He was the drama with him was like he was like getting into he bought some prescription companies or something like that. I might be butchering this whole story, by the way. This is just me trying to paraphrase what my thoughts are. But
Don't
like
type it.
but he was overpricing some stuff. So something that was like $5, he would charge like 500 or something like that. Um, but then there's people saying that he's got some base takes. So I don't know his full story. But anyways, this guy started like dissing on SPX and making fun of it. So see, you only get like once you start getting like well-known people actually like flooding your coin. That's actually bullish in my opinion. Even Rob Paul. I love Rob Paul. He's like he's making fun of SPX. But anyways, so the whole idea with SPX is it's a coin that's making fun of the traditional stock market, which is the SPX or S&P. Well, SPX,
500.
yeah, exactly. The S&P 500. So instead, it's the SPX 6900. And so what I've noticed is because we got deep into meme coin tradings last fall, and we're doing really good. But the meme coin season was definitely it was it lasted a few months, and there's a reason because Bitcoin has a 4-year cycle. Altcoins will go with that cycle. And then the newest assets will always have like multiple cycles within a bigger cycle. So
Does that really count as like a meme coin season? Because it was only a few months. And yeah, don't get me wrong, it was great. We went from 19 cents on SPX all the way up to like $1.50 at one point, right? It was great.
$1.60, yeah. Yep.
$1.60. But is that really like a full cycle?
I think so. Well, if a full cycle within the meme coin space, yes. So,
Okay.
and here's the thing: in 2013, there was actually another meme coin season that happened, and that was like the dog with hat. That was Bonk season. That was Pepe.
I remember
Pepe,
that.
yeah, bleeding into it, and WIF is still I think a couple billion at the moment. And the same thing with NFTs. So it's like NFTs kind of had like an early cycle in 2020, and even like earlier than that 2019. But the real NFT season was 2021, when things went freaking insane. So you kind of so you have like these little tiny like brush outs. So here's SPX. I'm not going to zoom all the way out. So yeah, this coin launched in 2023. So December 2023.
It's almost back to where we bought it.
Almost back, yeah. So right here, this was October 5th. Yeah, I started buying actually, like his video. I started buying right here, September 25th. Yeah, 5 cent range, and it's 15 cents, 16 cents range. But yeah, we're basically there. So we'll get like, I guess I'm pretty much done with it. No, let me finish the thesis, then we'll get into the technicals. So
Okay.
the thesis is this is basically the next generation's assets, right? It's like watch that Murad video, and I'll link it in the description. But again, he goes into why meme coins are going to be so powerful. It's because the younger generation they understand that they can't make the gains in the stock. There's still gains to be made in the stock market, but not. They're not boomers. Oh shoot! I think I lost someone. Oh shoot! Oh hey, we're back. I think.
We're back.
Yeah, that was weird. There was like a blip in the matrix. Okay,
All right.
let me share my screen again. Okay. Yeah. So where was I? Oh yeah. They realized that this isn't the 1980s. They're not their boomer parents. who if you just invested in the stock market back then, I mean, you benefited from such amazing gains, like in the 80s, in the 90s, the 2000s, the dot-com boom, and then post the dot-com boom, the social media boom. So, like if you just invest in the stock market all that time, you're good. And you
Yeah.
can't make
Yeah,
their
you would
money
be
in real
fine.
estate anymore. And there were some crazy things. I think it was 1999 or something like that. Somebody shared it on the timeline. There's a video, and I think this was in Ohio or Philadelphia, but there was a house they were going to get for like $80,000. And here's the thing, though,
Mm-hmm.
like the average salary for a person back then was $40,000.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 50. So basically, the monthly payment, would have been, you put down a monthly deposit, would have been like $750, which would be 25% of a 40K salaries, a paycheck. So they could
Right.
actually do that, right? But now it's like, let's say, like, I'm not even going to go with like somebody making 50K. Let's just say you're making 100K, right? Like you're a junior developer, software developer.
Okay, so 2.5 times your parents' 40K salary.
Yeah, yeah, but more than that, right? And you're trying to get a house, to start a house for like, you want your girlfriend's gonna move into you. You're gonna have a 1 or 2 kids, maybe. Like, I mean, a small house would be $500,000.
Let's assume that the kids are sharing a room. You're still looking at a 3 bedroom, 2 bath
Mm-hmm.
house,
Yeah,
right? And that's not even a big house. But yeah, you are definitely looking at $500,000. In a lot of places on the East and West Coast, you might be looking at closer to 1 million.
oh, 100%. Yeah, exactly. It's like you get you want a nice school, you want less crime, like $1 million. Just go straight to a million.
A
But
little
like,
yard.
yeah, like 500K, that's hard to get, and you might be in the ghetto, in the U.S. So, and yeah, that's a 5 times way jump from, I mean, over 5 times jump from a house in the 99. Anyways,
Yeah.
so they realize that the crypto is the next asset class is only going to grow, guys. And this is part of the social art we teach in Dumb Money. But it's like you want to see what change is happening now, and the change that's happening is crypto adoption basically, and Bitcoin, and this wealth transfer. So wealth from boomers as they retire. Some of their kids will get some of that. And actually, like Chris Camillo actually had this great quote. He was talking in an interview. He talked about the next rich class in America will be that. Is going to be that.
Crypto
People.
holder.
Oh no, well, more people that get um, the inheritance. From,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
which
assuming
is
that most people get an inheritance, which I don't think a lot of us are getting an inheritance at
yeah,
all.
not everyone. Yeah, exactly. Not not everyone's gonna get
And if
an
you're in a
inheritance.
situation like mine, you got some asshole who's like 20 years younger than your mother coming in and taking my inheritance. So, that's always
Oh,
fun.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
Well,
that's why I'm in crypto, Leon, because this is the only way that I can get ahead. You talk about a $1 million house. Well, you need 20% down. That's $200,000. So that's the only way that you can get ahead is if
mhm.
you have crypto or some amazing investment that gives you some return as much as crypto, but I haven't found it yet.
Exactly, exactly. So it's like we have to reach and find how are we going to outperform the market, and also AI is coming, so there's always like job kind of stress out there and anxiety these days. But again, more important, and when over time with communities like Dumb Money and others, we're trying to get people to understand that everyone has to be an investor. So this is something Chris Camillo talks about. He's a kind of like the head guy on Dumb Money, but the way to fix the wealth gap is getting everyone to be an investor. Like you have to own assets.
Yeah.
Um, yeah,
Because
yeah.
a savings account isn't cutting it nowadays. I mean, you can barely get 3%, much less 4%. And even if you could get 4%, unless you have $200,000 sitting in that bank account, that 4% isn't going to give you a good enough yield to do anything. And plus, with the rates of inflation happening, it doesn't even matter if you get 4% because the rates of inflation are eating away that percentage, that interest rate, plus and then some. So you're actually in the hole for every dollar that you have just sitting in a savings account. The only way to get ahead is investing.
Exactly, exactly. Like hitting on the nail. It's like you can't. Yeah, you can't like. the basics is like say, don't spend too much, save some cash. You cannot out save inflation. That's
No.
never going to work. So
Mm-mm.
yeah.
Even with an
Um,
inheritance, dear, you cannot do that.
yeah. You need a pretty big inheritance, and some good skills. But yeah, so the whole idea again is like so then, and then crypto is coming up. So there's a general story of crypto, which is crypto is the future financial system. Like we're not going to be using like ancient fax level technology, which is what the Swift and wire transfer system is, to be sending money. Right? It just already like stable coins and all this kind of stuff. It's so much better than the existing system. Like this BS with 5 days wait times and all this kind of nonsense, and it's all audible. Audible online, and you could check things easy.
I
Like,
think what it gives us is hope,
yeah,
because nowadays, like our parents got to play life like Guitar Hero with like a brand new television and a brand new video game and all of this other stuff. And our life is not like that. This generation's life is like trying to play Guitar Hero with a broken television, lagging internet, and like the controller barely works, but you're still expected to do it on a hard mode. This is
yeah,
this is the only way to get ahead nowadays.
yeah, exactly. But like murder hornets like stinging you, like all kinds of stuff happening, right?
It's terrible.
Yeah.
I
So
mean, and that's what drafted me to be a crypto bro with you along the line, is this sense of hope. So you mean like maybe if I invest wisely in crypto and SPX actually goes to even a quarter of your expectations,
yeah,
I'll be in a good place. I'm done. I can leave the country. I can get my Italian villa with all my olive trees, and I'll just hang out there and paint all day long. Like, okay, great.
bam. Yeah, exactly. So getting back to meme coins. So there's a whole story on the crypto wave that's coming. But again, like a meme coin is basically it's a tokenized community of rabid fans, and it just grows. And these users or holders and investors of these coins, it's a lot of just regular normies and retail people working small jobs and whatnot, putting a few cents or dollars in, and over time, they all believe in the same story, which is like, it's making again, it's making fun of the stock market, but they're also creating their own kind of stock market in a sense, and it's only
Yeah.
growing, guys. It's only growing. Like every day, I'm seeing more SPX related content, um, daily, and the memes and whatnot, and see, there's more SPX here, this just is just more onboarding. So, like I said, like this past quarter, we did go and we traded the meme coins. The first cycle, we're flipping, and at first we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good, but the bottom kind of fell out of that a little bit. And here's the thing, and so has SPX, right? So SPX did kind of top out right here. We'll get to some technicals in a second. Um, but it is held up. It is held up, and I've tracked hundreds of other meme coins. All
Yeah,
these other
most of
meme
them have
coins,
gone right
yeah,
now.
they have completely been destroyed, like in terms of value. SPX is still over 200 million. It's on three different chains, so it's on Solana, Ethereum, and Base. But
Right.
the combined market cap is over 200 million. So really good for a new meme coin. But most others have gone to zero, and not just that, but the user counts have just dropped. Like there's no holders. The big difference on SPX that I've been seeing is the holder count has only been going up, like week over week, day over day, like too. And
Well, what's
on
the
all
holder
three
count
channels.
at right now?
Oh yeah. Let me pull that up actually. 1 second. We could even do a live thing. So here, let me pull this over. I
Oh,
think
it says right here it's 49,000 right on the left.
49,000. Oh yeah. That's on Solana.
Oh,
So yeah, I was tracking it. Can you see my screen? Am I sharing?
no, you're not.
Oh wait, I'm sharing the wrong window. Here we go.
Mhm.
Here we go.
There you go.
All right. So I was tracking the holders on here. Let me zoom in a bit. There we go. but I just made a new column up here because I'm also tracking market cap now. So
Mm.
yeah, they're roughly 49,000 on Solana, 37,000 on Ethereum, which is where it started, and 75,000 on Base. So 160,000 total holders at the moment. And the next time this is actually just a day later. I'm going to update this on Friday. So we'll see what these numbers are on Friday. But yeah, what I've been noticing too is earlier on when I was tracking this, like the ETH tokens, because so people can bridge the tokens from chain to chain. It was
Mm-hmm.
going from Ethereum to Solana and Base, but lately it's been going out of Solana and back on, and more has been going to Ethereum and Base. And what I'm thinking is because I own both the Solana version, which is on DeFi, and
Mm-hmm.
I buy SPX on Kraken, and that's the ETH version. So I think that's why the ETH version numbers have been going up because yeah, I'm just buying a lot on Kraken.
Hmm.
Uh,
Okay.
sorry guys, I'll have to watch the replay. Yeah, dude, no worries. We'll catch you guys later. Um, but yeah, so right now, and I believe that this. I believe that the thesis that Murad has, which is like this is good. This is the Doge of the cycle. It's Doge was a funny meme. It's got some history to it. It was like literally the first meme coin. And there's a million holders in Doge just because of that history. And Doge hit like 100 billion. Like it went, I think it grew 50 billion in a month.
Yeah,
Uh,
it was crazy.
yeah, it was insane. So like I think that's what's going to happen this cycle. And so people are gonna say that that's kind of crazy. That's over 100x. Yeah, that's way over 100x from where it is now. It's down to almost no, yeah, we bounced off a quarter, and again we're gonna get into technicals in a second.
I was
But
gonna ask.
yeah, we're gonna go from 25 cents, and then no, sorry, 31 cents
Technicals
now
is the fun part.
to $100, right? So that's Murad's target is 100 billion. My target is actually 50 billion. I just being conservative.
And
Because
mine's half of yours.
yeah,
I
and
would be absolutely ecstatic if I got to my goal. If I got to your goal, I think I would just die.
yeah. I either goal we're hitting 50 or 25, like we'll be good. I'll just say that because we've accumulated a lot, and I'm still keep accumulating. Like not only am I accumulating, by the way, guys. Oh, I was going to show this tweet I did actually this morning, which Murad retweeted. It was where is it? Here, this tweet. So this is my fourth crypto cycle. So I've been in crypto since 2013, guys. And
Yeah.
this is like no cap, as the kids say. It's like 2013 was like that was the biggest coin I've
Oh
held
my god.
was Bitcoin, and like but that's pretty much. I mean, I had a little bit of Litecoin, a little bit of Doge back then, but the biggest position I had was Bitcoin. And in 2017, when Ethereum came out on exchanges, and I did a little bit of research into it, and I saw that I understood what ICOs were, initial coin offerings, startups on the blockchain. Like I started to get more Ethereum, and I outperform if I just had only Bitcoin. And then in 2021, I was a similar position. I had a lot of Bitcoin, I like a lot of Ethereum, a little bit more Ethereum because I expected Ethereum to outperform Bitcoin. I also had a lot of
And that's when I
Solana.
met you.
What was that?
That cycle is the cycle I met you.
Oh yeah. Did I send you any crypto back then?
No, you didn't. You were trying to get me into it, and I was like, that scam. That Leon, he's such a scam artist.
Yeah, I was like, look at it, look at these fancy JPEGs, look at these pictures that are worth 10 grand or whatever. um, yeah, and so so 2021 that was the NFT cycle. So that was like the sub asset class of that cycle where like everyone literally guys. So Bored Ape Yacht Club, like that's a NFT collection everyone knows. You could mint them for $200. And at the peak of that cycle, the floor Board 8 was $500,000. That
Yeah.
like that just to speak to how insane 2021 was, right? Anyway, so as that shift was going on, I started getting into Ethereum NFTs, but I started noticing I had a bag of Solana from back in the day. I think my price was $3, but I started to notice activity on Solana. And a benefit about Solana was it was faster than Ethereum. It was way faster. There was this whole cohort of Ethereum killers, but Solana was just faster, and it was cheaper. And the key thing though I noticed that was different was the, like so on Bitcoin you had a community that was growing. You had Ethereum, you had a community that was growing. On Solana you had this vibrant community that was growing, and it had a lot of retail. You had like single mothers and like artists and like college kids. It wasn't just like your crypto traders, stock bros, and cyberpunks. It was a different kind of crowd that
The
had
space
entered
was
crypto.
growing,
Yeah,
and that's a really good sign for the space because it needed to grow past just these crypto bro experts. It really needed more normies into it, and this cycle there's even more normies than there were before.
exactly. 100%. And there's so many more women, by the way, in 2021. And I know the women in crypto are like, where are the women in crypto? But you
Yeah.
understand, it was a sausage fest forever
It's still a
before that.
sausage fest, man. I go out to an all women's event and I ask every single woman there, hey, what's your take on crypto? Either they don't know about it or they think that it's a complete scam. I have not met hardly any women who are interested in crypto. I actually don't think I've met one in real life.
Hey,
Yeah,
you got to go to NFT Miami, the next one.
I guess so, man. But I don't think all those women are going to be into crypto. More like they're going to be into the guys who are into crypto.
We're in 2025 now, guys. By the way, look at these odd numbers. These are all
You're not
years. Oh,
sharing again, by the way. We're still on your Twitter account.
oh yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. I'm still sharing my Twitter.
Oh, okay,
So
good.
yeah, so I just want to highlight these years real quick. These are the year. This is the year after the halving each time, right? And this is the final bull market year. So 2025. So what I've noticed is okay. The outperformer that's going to outperform Bitcoin, outperform Ethereum, outperform Solana, and outperform because I was investing in the Move blockchains and L1s that I expect to do a 20, 40x. I'm like no, like I'm looking for something that's going to outperform that. What is going to do 100, 200,000x, right? Which that happens every single crypto cycle, and I've been lucky to hit a few of those. So it's
Well,
obviously
the word on the
yeah.
street is that you're the golden goose. That you just, I don't know what it is. You're like a savant with crypto picks.
Oh, thank you. I wish more people would listen to me too. It's like that's why I get triggered sometimes when some new people are like they don't take my word. It's like I did quit smoking too, so maybe I just
Yeah,
might
I
get
know.
a little angry.
Stoicism, get some opinion.
Yeah, yeah. So I get triggered a little easily, but it's like, listen to me, god damn it, non-financial advice. You gotta say that. Yeah, legally gotta say that. But anyways, it's gonna be it's meme coins. Meme coins is the asset class that's gonna outperform everything. Okay, so now we know that. So let's dive in deep, right? Is it gonna be Doge? No. I think Doge is gonna good. I think Doge will be over $1, maybe even $2, right? But that's not the kind of gains I'm looking for in crypto. Shiba Inu, I think will might go back to all-time highs. Again, still not the kind of gains I'm looking into in a meme coin. So what I've noticed, and I've traded hundreds of these little meme coins the last few months, is all up again. It all comes back to the what made these first three coins important. Is community, the type of people in the community, the growth and acceleration of the community, and that's what I've been
Right.
noticing in SPX. That's why I'm in it. That's why it's my biggest position. I'm actually yeah helping some others with a portfolio, and those portfolios are all SPX. All right, so let's get back to the charts. So this is the bird eye chart. So here, and we almost have like two kind of cycles in here. Almost, you see this little guy right here into this, but this is actually this reminds me more like the Bitcoin 2013 cycle as a first cycle. So we'll quick on that. Let me just show you guys the zoom in on the 2013 cycle. So 2025, 2021, 2017. Here we go. 2013. So we kind of had like
Okay.
this kind of double hump, kind of like structure here, right? And
Yeah.
in my opinion, this is like kind of what played out here. Like so, last quarter 4, we had like this new wave of meme coins cycles start to happen, and we had a complete cycle. So this is why the structure kind of looks like this now, and we are going to continue, guys. Like again, going back to what we were talking about earlier, all this pain is going to pass, and we're going to have an insane bull run. Um,
So I've been looking at a lot of other charts and a lot of different opinions from all around, and it does seem like it is coming. It is coming. You just got to hold on. And if you are getting emotional and you're getting stressed out, now's a really good time to pick up a hobby like miniature painting, for example.
oh
You
yeah,
know,
show. Do you want to? Oh yeah, put it to the camera. What is that guy?
well, there's this one painting her for a
Oh, cool.
competition. There you go. This is
Damn.
what I do right now instead of looking at my crypto wallet. I'm miniature painting things because it's just a lot more peaceful than looking at the charts right now. So pick up a hobby, relax, come follow me if you guys want to pick it up.
Yeah. No, 100%. And this is okay, so 100%. Yeah, check out our website again. I'll post links in the chat. So right here, this top yellow line. We have like this kind of top uh, um, price action here, and then we have this blow off kind of like uh, head and shoulders starting to form, and I do a little bit of trading. I know there's a thing in I'm both
I
a
cannot
holder
believe
and a
you did
trader.
that right there. Whew.
What was that?
I cannot believe you did that right there. Any trading right now. I mean, that is so risky.
Oh yeah. I only did more trading just so I could accumulate more. Like I didn't care about making USD or making more Solana. I did some trading so I could accumulate more SPX. By the way,
Yeah.
another thing I missed here was this gigantic, and this is on a daily, this divergence here, this bearish divergence. So bearish
Mm.
divergence again is when you have something like the RSI or MACD, the oscillator going down, but you have price
Yeah, so
action
the
going up.
divergence has been this line's going up and this line's kind of going down and they're separating. So I got it.
Yeah.
As
So
opposed to coming closer together.
yep, 100%.
Just for the other normies. I learned this last week,
Well,
okay?
yeah. Look at that. Look at you. She's teaching technicals now to the other normies. But yeah, that was a sign I could like position a little better and got some more. But anyways, so now we're entering this little channel right here, right? Let me
Mm.
just zoom into the 4 hour. I know there is a phrase in the community, by the way. One of them is like, "I love you." One of them is "persist forever." One of them is "there is no chart." I know there is no chart, but we're doing some charting. We're looking at some candles. Um, so there's this downward channel here, and there's a breakdown from these different positions. I've been following all of this, right? I've been buying all I've been buying all dips. It keeps dipping, but I keep buying the dips, and then right here is where I really like this entry because yeah, this is kind of like you had this little run up, and yeah, basically that's like this is a very strong support in my opinion. So buying a lot in this zone right now. Because yeah, basically you kind of had like this whole kind of the past cycle is basically out of the picture now, and so we're just prepping ground for another accumulation, cheap price accumulation the next month or two or maybe a few months
It
before
might be a couple of months. I
yeah.
mean, and it's like one way to think of it is, oh, I can't believe this could be going on for another few months. But another way to think of it is, hey, I got another few months. I can do my tax returns. I can pay off a credit card or two, and then I can still have enough time to save and put in stuff for crypto. Like, it's not a bad thing that it's going to be a couple of months, as long as it happens at some point, right?
Mm-hmm. No, exactly, and it's
And I
going to
think it
happen
will.
this yeah.
I'm just the question is when, and that's a mystery. But I think it'll happen later this year. Leon, you were predicting that it was going to happen probably closer to October this year.
Yeah, that's what my gut is telling me. So traditionally, the crypto markets will top in the fourth quarter of the final year, right? And obviously,
Hmm.
each cycle is slightly different from the others, so the exact month might change. But it's usually like a November or December. It might even push into the January, right? It might even push into early 2026 because of
It could be earlier than that, right? It could be
yeah,
like in
yeah,
September.
it could. So yeah, we could have an earlier cycle. I feel that's much more unlikely because of the setup that we have. And again,
Yeah.
guys, like ignore all the tariff nonsense and the crying and all this. That's gonna pass. When that passes, we're gonna have a crazy run because again, and this is something I've talked about a lot. Is for the first half of crypto, like it was completely ignored. Like no one knew what it was. People just ignored it. And in the second half, there was an anti-crypto army funded by the banks because they realized crypto's going to replace them. We were actually the last 4 or 5 years. There was the SEC was basically told to shut down companies, crypto companies, the startups were getting debanked. Developers were getting put in jail for creating
Yeah.
piracy tools and stuff like that. So literally, there was a war, and we fought, and we won. So this is the first time in crypto history that we are in a pro crypto environment, guys, and the U.S. has just established a strategic reserve, and not just the United States, the individual states are doing their own thing. And
Yeah,
U.S.
Texas just
Yeah,
passed something. I mean,
yeah.
and that's how you know it's not going to drop to zero. That's my only like my only line to sanity right now is I do know that there's no way in hell that Trump is going to let crypto go to zero and just continue falling at the rate it's falling if he's trying to get our economy tied into it. Not only our economy as a US government, but his own private fortune. He's tying a good amount into crypto. And if there's one thing that I can trust about Trump, no matter how much money he has, it's clearly not enough. So he'll keep this cycle going. It will turn around. It has to.
100%. He had a funny quote on Twitter. It would be hard to find, but like, it was like, you guys gonna get so rich, you're not gonna know what to do with that money.
But I hope so.
The Trump quote.
Ugh.
But yeah, okay. So that's SPX. That's what I'm buying.
Do we want to look at any other charts?
We can. Let's see.
Musket
Okay.
was doing some weird things in the last like 24 hours. It was a little bipolar. But I know you don't love Musket. I
Yeah, I'm
know.
not that big on musket, but
I
we'll
know.
look. We'll look.
Thanks.
50. Ooh, all right, so
Yeah.
50,000 holders. I can't remember what the last count was,
It was
but
about there. It hasn't actually changed much. It's held pretty steady.
uh,
Well, never mind. It's down now.
yeah. Oh yeah, I put this on here because again, if you had traded this explosion right here, oh my, this God candle. Ooh.
God, I know. I tried. That was all in an hour, man. So angry. The
Yeah,
one time I go to work out.
this looks like a high heel. Does Birkenstock make shoes? No,
Yeah.
that's
What about some of the other popular Murad calls?
there's Giga. Let's look at Giga Chad. I've been in and out of Giga Chat. Let's see how it's doing. There was a amazing price the other day. Oh, yeah. Again, it's down. It's similar. So similar structure to where we're right at where this little breakout started to happen. Oh,
Yeah.
this actually happened in July last year. Okay, so July last year, and then we're in September. Here is September. So that's the September pump. Okay, so we're below the September pump on Giga. They just launched a fashion line, by the way. So they've got gear,
Giga,
workout gear. Yeah,
Giga launched a fashion line.
oh yeah, Giga Fitness. So it's like t-shirts and whatnot.
Oh my God.
But this is a great entry if you're looking into. By the way, the holder count like has been.
82.
Was that?
82. Yeah, the holder count's great.
Yeah, the holder count's great. It's been kind of It's been kind of staying at this level, but again, it did this did not break below here, so it's still alive, and this is 124 billion. I think it got up to 500 or 600. But I think this will pass this all time high
Mm.
this year too. So Giga is something that I've been in and out of. Let's look at Retario, which is another Murad coin. Yeah, yeah, it's a similar structure. So SPX is looking better than both of these, but like,
Yeah, but I don't think we're gonna see any nice charts right now.
yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
we're not
that's
gonna see any nice charts, guys. Again, when the stock market goes down 5 trillion, like risk assets is
mm.
gonna get whipped, and the meme coins are the tail end of that whip. So it's like a whip on a whip. So,
But I do see the head and shoulders even on this chart. So
oh,
I
like
mean,
right
there,
here.
we can at least look at some good technical analysis for next time. And there's that head and shoulders right
Yeah.
there. And you guys should have gotten out right at that tip.
Oh yeah, 100%. So it's right
Um,
here. Oh yeah, I mean this neckline right here. I mean right there.
yeah, right there.
Yeah, yeah. Just exit out and you would have saved. There's eighty
A
four
little bit of
percent.
hurt.
But right now, so similar thing that's going on right here. That's on Giga. That's on SPX. This is like this little turnaround. This little bottom right here. Let's look at Frog. Where is the liquidity going to come for to get SPX to 100 billion? Yeah, the liquidity is coming from all global money. So, and here's the thing, like because of the fiat system, we have to print billions and trillions of dollars and sell bonds to service our debt. So that's going to happen every single year, and not just that, but when the rates get lowered, the cost of borrowing that money will go down. So there's a lot of ejection that's going to be happening this year. Not just the U.S. China wants to do the same thing. Japan. Oh, I saw some data on Japan in Joe McCain's telegram. Like it is insane. So a little tangent, real quick. Like 22% of Japan's budget goes to servicing their debt, and right now it's like they're always in a terrible financial situation. So they're gonna have to print some more
22%.
money, huh?
22%.
Yeah, 22% of their budget goes to paying. Yeah, paying to their debt obligations. Not, I mean, in the U.S., we're not doing that much better, but like,
Oh.
um, okay, this is Frog. This is another coin I like.
I like
Um,
Major Frog. That's my preference.
Major Frog. Okay, yeah, we'll look
I
at that
prefer
chart.
I prefer that one, the frog.
Yeah. What I want to see from Frog though, because this is basically the Boogle coin, and the Boogle is like the 300 biggest whales and so on. It's like you need 100,000 poor degens, not just 100 people, right? So, 74,000. That's pretty good, right? So
So when you're looking at the top holders, don't you also have to look at the and when you're looking at the holder count, you also have to look at the top holders and
yeah.
what their wallet is, right? And I think from what I have learned, it's 20% and under is really what you want to aim for, right?
Oh yeah, more than 20%. I mean, if 20% could be like the LP or something like that, it could be like the an exchange. But yeah, all off real wallets, you actually want to see a whale like 3% or something like that, 3 to 2%, 2%, a bunch of 2% and 1% is actually great.
Well, even
But
SPX said 20%.
that's either the wormhole contract or like an exchange. But Murad himself, he has like 2.5 or 2%. Hey, this is Major Frog right here. Oof, it's definitely on
Mm.
discount. Oh, I don't like that hold account too. 12,000.
Yeah, it's definitely gone down since I bought into it a while back. It was making me money for a second there, remember?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, on here it's okay. So we'll do some technicals real quick. When did you get in on this?
Oh, I got in pretty early. When did I get in? I think I started telling you about it probably in November or
November.
December.
Oh my God, this right here. Okay, so this
Yeah.
is what we call a parabolic run up. You definitely want to kind of take advantage of that. Let's see here.
I
Like
know now.
yeah. I'm trying to teach you some technicals. Okay, so here's the thing: how you capture the top of this, right? You have to be watching the chart. You kind of have to be looking and getting ready for it, right? So because you don't
Yeah.
know when we could top out, but then we could keep going, right? So what you're
Right.
looking for, so here's the top, right? We're looking for a lower high. So there was a lower high, lower high, a lower high. So you know we're hey, these might be bull traps, right? But then
Yeah.
we've got this higher low right here. So in my
Hmm.
opinion, as soon as that broke, that's when you exit.
Yeah.
This structure right here. That's how you get out of a parabolic run up. It's like there's going to be I mean you could get out here if you want to take more risks. You could get out like right there, as soon as
Yeah.
that breaks. And then you basically there's depending on the volume and how many people are in here. Like I mean these are meme coins. So look at this volatility. So you could have played these swings on the way down here too, or just stayed
Yeah,
out.
because I didn't. 'Cause I was new, and noobs never make good decisions.
No. You got to learn through pain. You got to learn through pain.
Yeah, well,
HB is asking, do you think SPX will realistically be the top name? Yes, yes. So
he does. He's all in on
I
it.
do. Like it's not going to be an animal coin. It's not going to be Mudang. It's not going to be Peanut. It's not going to be Doge. Those are going to be billions. I mean, there might be multi billions, right? It's going to be a coin that what Murad calls a movement coin. So, and a movement is there's an actual reason why you're in it, and that movement is like yeah, we want to flip the stock market. We're creating our own assets. We're creating our own stock market. Like we're great. We're literally willing into existence with our hard-earned money a way to generate wealth, and that's what that's what a stock market is. So we're gonna see a lot of experiments happen. And there've been some copycats of SPX. There was like I think the Dow Jones one, and then there was like even but they all failed. They all like I checked them all. They all went to nothing. The AI coin meme, that was just like a very short term kind of like a thing that happened, that was a lot of money to be made in the AIs. Um, I traded Go. I think I ended up losing money on Go. No, the first time I traded, I made money. The second time, I lost money on Go. Is ETH not going to participate in the alt season rally? It will. It will. ETH has been
Well,
sucking. So ETH has
but
been.
everything's been sucking.
Yeah, but ETH extra hard. It's like
But everything has been
yeah,
sucking extra hard. All
yeah,
right, like
yeah.
we went from $1.60 on SVX to 20 cents. So
Yep.
no, I think ETH will rally. ETH will rally along with the rest of it.
Yeah.
It's not about whether or not ETH will rally. It's about how much it will rally.
Oh, exactly. Here's the thing, guys. Like, Ethereum is the next one to be super institutionalized, right? So you have Bitcoin as being institutionalized. ETH is next, because you're gonna have an asset that produces a yield for you, and you don't need to have mining set up. So you could earn staking yield or basically a dividend from future ETFs and funds. The same thing with
Mm-hmm.
Solana when the Solana ETFs come. Like those two are the next to be major institutionalized and bought by sovereigns and all that. So I see Ethereum. So the Ethereum story to me, it's not the super fast scalable chain like Solana won that story. It's basically like a mini Bitcoin. So I still think Ethereum hits $10,000 at some point.
Yeah,
Now,
I will agree with that. I mean, Trump is buying a significant amount of Bitcoin and Ethereum. So I do think Ethereum will rally.
yeah. Now, I don't know if it's 10,000 this cycle. I was expecting it to be 10,000 this cycle, but maybe it's five
I
thousand
think
this
at
cycle.
most it'll hit to like eight
Yeah.
at
Oh
most.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's 7, 8, so, and then you get that number. We're gonna get 10K. We're gonna get 10K, and then we don't get 10K. But
Yeah.
I mean, still, that's gonna be a huge return now.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I had for this. View on other alts like Sui and Aptos. Okay, real quick, last question, I guess. Sui and Aptos, those are the Move blockchains. They came out of Meta, Facebook. I was following both, but as soon as one of the founders of Aptos, who followed me for some, I'm like, oh, cool. He left. I'm like, oh, bearish Aptos. And Sui has been organically growing like how Solana has been growing. So I think Sui beats Aptos. Sui's beating Aptos now. I think Sui can get to $20, $40. it's $2 right now. Again,
Right.
it's a 10 to 20x, guys. And I'm looking for more than 10 to 20x. So and I like them 100x's. So I made them every single cycle, and I intend to make them. I mean, I made it last cycle, 100x. So, but I'm gonna make more the rest of this year. So that's all I have for now. You want to plug anything, any events, Dracoya?
I mean, none that your little crypto world is gonna know. I'm going to a convention later this month for miniature painting, and I'll be there in Wisconsin for Adepticon. But other than that, if you guys are tired of looking at the charts and you need an emotional break, definitely check my channel out.
Boom.
I will be posting paint videos soon.
Awesome. And again, I'll post links in the chat. Thanks, guys, for watching, and we'll catch you guys later.